You're watching the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Salah to settle it in front of the Kop.
Yes, welcome back to the Kop TV. Hot Kopics, a nice firm handshake from myself, AGT and Mario there, episode 87.
There we go.
It's good to be back, as always. Big up to everyone who's been already waiting for us in the comments. Shout out to you on entry. Smash that like button. And obviously subscribe to the channel if you have not already on YouTube. And then on the socials, the audio platforms, what should they do?
They have to follow.
That's what. And how many stars rating should they give us?
5.
If there is 5 stars, give us 5. If
Otherwise, 6.
Yeah, just pause the washing machine. So it's all good in the hood. How are you? Good to see you again. It's been a week since the last Hot Kopics. We're actually also watching Milan versus Newcastle as well.
Yeah.
So it's almost a mini watch along of that as well. But good to see you, Mario. How are you? Thank you again for your great work at Jurgen's at the weekend with Doyle on his birthday. You've had a good week.
It's not even a week, lad.
It's not work,
it's
is it?
just passion, fun, entertainment. Yeah, great time with Doyle, with our favorite freestyler. Mates, what a game, obviously. What a game. What a game, what emotions. Liverpool, this is Liverpool, simple as that.
Yeah.
Liverpool. Only Liverpool can give you a heart beating like that, mate.
Yeah. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch the match day vlog from Jurgen's where Mario, Doyle, Fraser from Fazach, Owen,
My
your
dad.
P-Mac,
Vladimir.
they're all
P-Mac.
there going absolutely mad when Gakpo and everyone else scores. So lovely to see. Lovely to see. Right, let's waste no time. Let's jump into this one, Mario. A lot of juicy hot topics for you today. So listen out and get involved in the comments. Make sure that you are letting us know what you think to the poll that we've just done as well, which is, of course, reacting to our first hot topic, which today, Mario, is this. It was taken from the Footballer podcast on BBC Sport, and it comes from a certain Mikel Antonio. And he's made a very bold claim. And I'll read it to you now. And the answer is, of course, in the poll. Give us a yes or no. He says, Mario, and I quote, "I am backing myself over Liverpool. You know what? I think we are going to finish higher than Liverpool this season. I'm putting it out there." So this is, by the way, West Ham, who finished, 16th, 17th last season. Mikel Antonio genuinely believes that they, West Ham United, big up to them, great club. I will say that. I'm actually a fan of Mikel Antonio. I saw him when I was in Jamaica. I watched Jamaica play. He plays for them. I'm a fan of his. But that is wild.
Very wild.
When was the last time West Ham finished above us? 1966 or something,
probably
when they won the World Cup?
In 51, probably. I don't remember, to be honest. But it's a bit like... I like positive and confident people.
Yeah, of course.
Especially players when they believe in their team and they believe in their quality and whatever. But this is, just a few days before Liverpool West Ham, it's absolutely no sense, I think. I like Antonio, same like you. Great player, a very good player, but come on, mate. You can't say that. It's a bit like it's not even serious to say something like that. You know the quality of Liverpool and what we're doing and what we're going to do next season, this season, actually, not next season. So you can't say something like that. It's a bit too... It's not even confident. It's just no sense. You have to carry on doing your season, try to do better and better, obviously. But West Ham is the team for like 7th, 8th position, probably. They can dream for the Champions League for the 4th place, but it's going to be very difficult, mate.
Let's just remind ourselves about, a claim like this, right? So we believe that we might finish 2nd this season, right? Something like that.
Or why not first?
Or why not first?
Exactly.
So if he thinks they're going to finish above us, you're either winning the league, or you're finishing 2nd, basically.
Exactly.
So, listen, I'm all about manifesting things into reality and believing in yourself, having confidence. But that is a little bit like me going, do you know what? I reckon I'll marry Rihanna. I reckon that's quite achievable. It's obviously not. Never going to happen.
Yeah.
Wake up. What is going on? Listen, they've had a good start to the season. I'll give them that. I've watched all of their games so far. But what has he watched to make him think that let's jump into the comments, because I feel like there's a little bit of delusion going around right now. I asked you in the poll, is Mikel Antonio right? And YA says, not with that first touch, they won't. He can be known as a bit of a trampoline touch sometimes. It bounces off him. But again, he's West Ham's highest Premier League goal scorer of all time. Is he?
Seriously,
Yeah. It's only about 50 goals though.
in the Premier League
In
or
Premier League history.
in Premier League
I
history?
think the one before that was
More than Paulo Di Canio,
Paolo
Federico
Di Canio.
Canute, and all stuff like that.
I think about it though. He's probably scored. Let's see how
Oh,
many goals
that's
he
nice
scored.
stuff. I mean, like West Ham
Antonio.
it's always been an interesting team for me, and their passion, their support is very nice. Well,
Yeah.
I never expect that Antonio is the
Let me just get the
player
stats
with
up.
most goals.
63 goals. What did I say? 60.
You say 60.
So he's the highest goal scorer in Premier League history for West Ham.
Oh,
So listen, big up to him. But to say on your podcast that he believes that all chance for West Ham, they've got to be
Oof.
scoring there, surely. Oh, it's off the
Oof.
line. Still active though.
oof.
T.O. No. Yeah, 63 goals. He's been there, and now he's got a podcast, so he likes to send shots and take the piss out of other players. He said the same about Richarlison as well. In your dream, says Jenny. Shout out to Jenny. Eddie says, and I think the Earth is flat. Do you know what? There are some pilots out there, and again, I'm not a flat earther. Let me just say it right now. But I've seen videos of these pilots basically admitting on video that the Earth is flat. And
That's embarrassing.
yeah, it's it's
You
a
know, the
globe.
difference
It's
with
called a globe.
Richarlison is that at least Mikel Antonio is a good player.
Yeah.
If you compare him with Richarlison, who is a
Yeah. Anyway, less said about him, the
exactly.
better. Got to love a bit of delusion from Antonio. Says
Yeah.
Tammy. Shout out Tammy. Virgil and Ibu will sort him out. Says HR on the pitch. On the pitch. We should sound like Ty when I say that. I wouldn't give a tinker's cuss what he says. He rarely shows much form and generally a shit forward, says Vasa Flowers. What's a tinker's cuss? Have you ever heard of that one, Jack? Does that mean like a toss? Wouldn't give a toss. But he did swear though, so
I never heard about that.
Everton should buy him, says Vasa Flowers again. Let me know if Antonio do bubble bath, says Tim.
Timothy is always there.
Yeah, Timothy Parish, he's always there.
Always there.
He's watching from
America. I think.
Remind us where. I know it's America, but I want to shout out his state. You know, give us their address. So yeah, listen, it's madness kind of chat, and I think as well, he's actually given us a good favor if you think about it.
Yeah.
Because if we didn't have a team talk ready, all Jurgen Klopp needs to do is print off that quote, put it on the wall in the changing room at 1 o'clock an hour before kickoff, and just point at it and go, there you go and win. That is our team talk sorted, is it not?
Absolutely.
Motivation.
It's the proper motivation. So when you come to Anfield, you know, we lost 2 games in the last 7 seasons in the Premier League. So saying something like that a couple of days before the game is something big, absolutely no sense. Like said, but yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, just just cut the paper of the piece of the paper, put it in the dressing room, and try to motivate the players. That's very good shout. Who used to do that, mate? I remember. Eddie
Howe did it.
No,
Arteta.
No, in Italy, basically, when Ibrahimovic went to play for Milan or something like that, who was the manager? I don't remember who was the manager, but he used to do like that, putting all the quotes from journalists, from stuff.
Yeah.
He's not good a player. He's average, stuff like this, and then go on the pitch and show them that that's not true.
Arteta did it in the Arsenal documentary when they got beat by Brentford. Ivan Toney tweeted, "Nice kickabout with the boys," and they beat Arsenal 2-0. And then the next game, he put it on the wall. It's quite old school, but it's effective.
It's effective. Very effective.
Look at this guy. He's been chatting wham about you lot. He thinks he's going to finish above us. Thinks he's going to win today. Virgil, Ibu, do your job.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do.
They will.
Give him one because he's a very physical player.
Very.
He has actually played quite well against Liverpool, so I don't want to...
And he scored a few goals
inspire
against
him
us
too much. He has scored a few goals against us. He always, not always, but can have a good game against Liverpool.
Absolutely.
But if I'm Virgil van Dijk, chance, what a miss. If I'm Virgil van Dijk, I'm keeping my calm and obviously
calm as you like.
Not losing my head, calm as you like, all of that good stuff. But I'm giving him one as well. Listen, you come into Anfield, big man. This isn't Bournemouth away. This is Anfield, the home of football's most famous dad. Shout out to Frank Carlisle.
Some marketing as well.
Yeah, man. Big up to Sam Boylan who says...
Ask Frank if he's coming on Thursday.
I will. Just let me read this first. Hopefully see you guys in Dublin, says Sam Boylan. Shout out to you.
Inshallah.
Shout out to Frank, who says, Alex and Maro, I'm late and not as delusional as Antonio. Well, let's see if you get a bit delusional after a couple of pints on Thursday night. Looking forward to seeing you, fella. West Ham finishing above us. Ridiculous statement. Ludicrous statement, says Vase of Flowers. Yeah, I know. It's silly, isn't it? Newcastle are not a Champions League side. Sorry, getting rinsed v Milan. It has been fairly one-sided, and here's another chance for Rafa Leao. That's a bit naughty.
What's a player,
Dan Burn
mate?
will head that back. Oh, no. Fair play. They're sticking on in there. 38 minutes gone there. So that's Hot Kopic 1. Again, let us know what you think. To Mikel Antonio saying he reckons West Ham. Let me just say it again. He reckons West. And again, all respect to West Ham. I've got a bit of a soft spot for the Irons. But West Ham to finish above Liverpool, I'm not too sure about that one. Let us know what you think in the chat. Let's jump on to Hot Kopic number 2, which is good news because Liverpool recently have patterned some nice deals, right? We're bringing some do-re-mi into the football club, a bit of dosh with Google, Peloton, you know, the bikes, Peloton bikes, and UPS, the haulage company. And they have understood to be deals worth around £35 million. Now, normally these things go kind of under the radar, but definitely recently I'm seeing a lot more partnerships, a lot more announcements about collaborations or sponsorships recently more than before. Do you think there's been maybe talk from the higher ups at the club to tell the commercial team, let's get some more partners on board? Or do you just think because Liverpool is such a big club, these are normal? Or has there been a push to do this?
I think we are a massive club, obviously. So having like a lot of different sponsorship, not main sponsorship on our shirt and stuff like Carlsberg. Carlsberg is our sponsor since 1992, mate. So we're talking about like 31 years. So it's always nice to have like different sponsors because Liverpool is a massive, it's a global team. So this is something absolutely normal, I think. So, and obviously they're gonna bring some good money for the club, so which is always welcome for us. We always, need to.
35 mil. It basically
bad,
covers Gravenberg's fee.
Yeah.
So we basically got him for free.
If you think about that, that's perfect. So yeah, with the money they will bring, we're gonna cover the money we spend for Gravenberg. So it's a good deal, definitely, mate.
Yeah, Google.
But it's not surprising for me, to be honest. No? It's nothing surprising, no.
It's not surprising for me. I just think, wow, there's been a lot recently. No. Like even in the last 2 weeks, they've announced 3, and I'm like, okay, end of the transfer window, need a few quid. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, good to see Google on board. They, I think their Pixel phone has been used to film celebrations and stuff at the ground. I guess that gets millions and millions of views. Peloton, I can understand. Fitness, bike. I mean, if you get Virgil on there, you'll probably sell a few more. Picture of Salah on there, you might sell. How many Pelotons worldwide do you think? Because what you got to think is they're giving us 10 million. They're looking on, well, we'll give you 10 million, but we want 20 million back.
Of course.
So how many Pelotons worldwide do you think get sold when you whack a few Liverpool players on them?
It depends how much is it, one of the bikes. How much is it?
They're like $2,000.
$2,000.
They've got 6 million subscribers worldwide.
On Peloton. Wow. 6 million subscribers.
$2,000, one bike.
Worldwide. So you buy the bike and then you pay monthly because there's a screen and then he says, come on, cycle harder. It's like a live Wi-Fi class.
Like, okay, I get it.
But all around the world kind of thing. So it's a good concept.
It's a good concept, yeah.
I mean, get down the gym and jump on the treadmill, like the bike machine, I don't know.
Or go on the docks, just having your run like we like to do.
We used to do.
We
need to get back onto that.
We need to get back on that, mate.
Yeah, man.
It's been a long time.
I reckon they sell a few more. Well, to make a markup, they've got to be selling what? Because they're after. If you buy the bike, you've got to buy a subscription, right? So they've sold 6 million Pelotons, have they? Basically,
6 million subscribers.
So I don't know. Maybe that gets you
6 million bikes. It's not bad.
10,000 new. I don't know. It'd just be. I'm just interested to see the actual breakup of these deals.
That's
and
marketing,
clauses.
bro. It's marketing.
Yeah.
Everything brings good dough, in the team, in the stuff. So
in the stuff.
Yeah.
Sammy says, haven't we had partnerships with Google Pixel and Peloton before? I'm not too
I
sure,
don't
you know.
know.
I'm not too sure. But yeah, there's been more announced. There's like a vegan one, corn as well is one of them. I think there's a cleaning one.
Yeah, the clinic one, how it's
S&C
called?
Johnson or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, SG Johnson. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. We've got the
Um,
Kodansha sponsor as well.
Yeah.
Kodansha is like Japanese about picture, about stuff like this, about
Frames and that.
animation stuff like
Oh,
this
right,
for
right,
kids.
right.
Yeah, it's nice stuff. Nice stuff. We've got like a lot of sponsors. If you go from the Liverpool website, you can see on the site every sponsor
Yeah,
we've got.
we might as well have a
Yeah.
look whilst we're here.
Um,
Do you know what? And I was just going to say, in our lifetimes, there hasn't really been like too many shirt sponsors. It's just been in our lifetime. Well, for me, Carlsberg and Standard Chartered have only had two. Whereas
Yeah.
if you look at like Man City or someone, Man United, they've had so many.
go down.
Yeah,
Down.
Yeah,
There we go.
Nivea Men,
Wasabi, the spicy.
Vistaprint, SC Johnson, Kodansha, Peloton,
Kodansha,
Pixel, So Rare. Forgot about them. They're the ones
Yeah.
that gave me the chance to bet.
Cadbury,
Cadbury,
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, UPS, Monster Energy, EAFC, Mauritius, Extreme Networks. That
The Monster
is-
Energy drink as well.
That's like 12.
Mm.
No,
This is
16.
the main
16.
sponsors.
Yeah.
Nike, Standard Chartered, AXA, and Expedia. And
Yeah.
that's all the rest is like
So
minor
there's
sponsors.
actually about 24 partners that you're dealing with there. I've just never seen that many at the club before, so love to see it. Obviously, it's bringing more money in, which is what it all comes down to. Let's move on to hot Kopic number 3, which is Dominic Soboslai. Now
Player of the
wins
month.
the Player of the Month. The standard, whilst we're on sponsors, the Standard Chartered Player of the Month. First player to win it for us this season, ahead of Becker and Nunez, who are in second and third respectively. But he said, it's a really good feeling. Thanks to all those who voted for me. I'm just doing my thing, helping the team, and happy I can do my best. Scored a goal against Aston Villa. Has pretty much been man of the match in every game so far.
Yeah.
That is just what you wanted. Obviously, big pressure wearing the number 8. Fairly expensive player. Hits the ground running. Player of the season, well, maybe. But player of the month, first month. Not bad from Big Dom.
Oh, not bad. It's an incredible achievement, mate. His first month as a Liverpool player straight away. He's got the award he deserved. And I have to be honest, a few days ago, I voted for him. I
Did
gave
you?
my votes to him because he deserved it. He's been Liverpool's best player in the first 4 or 5 games. Absolutely, no doubt about it. We had a great start. 4 wins and 1 draw, and definitely it's almost like he scored just 1 goal, but doesn't matter. We're not talking about goals and stuff like that. He just been the best. Every game he was the Liverpool best player. Probably even against Chelsea, he wasn't the best, but he was one of the best. So absolutely well deserved, mate. Absolutely well deserved the award. And the pressure of number 8. To be honest, Alex, he doesn't feel any pressure so far. I know. In Liverpool, number 8 is very important number. Actually, it was very important number before Steven Gerrard. After Steven Gerrard, then we lost a little bit of the
Aldridge, Heskey.
Aldridge, Emil Heskey as well. Massive player. I
Keita?
love Emil Heskey.
Keita, probably.
He was the player who
still won a Champions League and Premier League in that shirt.
Yeah,
so
he was the player who just put a bit down the importance of number 8. But now is back up. So yeah, Szoboszlai is the future. He's gonna be the future of Liverpool Football Club.
Did you see he clocked up the second fastest sprint in Premier League history?
Yes,
36.2 kilometers an hour.
Yes.
You know what? In some places you get a speeding ticket for that. In 20-mile-an-hour roads, what is that in miles an hour?
No, it's 36 kilometers.
How much is that in miles per hour, Jack?
In miles, I don't know.
It's got to be over 20, surely.
22.
22.
Yeah, 22.
Genuinely, get a speeding ticket if he ran past the camera at full pelt in a 20 zone, like there are lots of in London. Flash. Big flash goes off, and he's like, "I haven't got a car. It's just me, you sausage." That's that. And I remember the run. It was to track back against Neto, was it? Or Fabio Silva or Neto against Wolves? He ran pretty much the whole pitch and got the ball
against Neto.
He was clocking up some speed, 22 miles an hour. He could run past, all the Voi scooters in town.
Incredible,
Seriously. They only go
incredible.
20 miles an hour, don't they, Jack?
Less than that.
Less than that. He'd sprint past. I mean, obviously, he can't just sprint for, 90 minutes. But when he does get up there, that boy is quick, very quick. Speaking of new players doing really well, this interesting quote came around from Alexis McAllister. And basically, apparently, all the teammates of McAllister, all the Liverpool lads, are claiming that he's Klopp's favourite already. He said,
That's interesting.
many of my teammates tease me because they say that he is my dad now. The relationship with him is perfect. He is a very charismatic person who always tries to be close to the players. You saw the picture of Jurgen
I saw that picture.
touching
It's
his
nice.
knee against Wolves when he came off. I do think that there is a massively special bond between them, and I think McAllister maybe a little bit disappointed with himself, a tiny bit, because obviously he got the red card, came off at half time, but at the start of the season I said McAllister's the one I'm looking forward to the most. I think him and Soboslai are probably, I haven't even seen much of Gravenberch. He could excite us the most, but yeah, I'm just waiting for McAllister to get that first goal, to raise the roof, to do that first man of the match game. And I still am so excited, but it's good to see that Klopp's, looking after him already.
I think, Alex, the relationship between our players, all of them, and Klopp is special. He's special with all of them because, Jurgen Klopp is very passionate man. For him, it's very important the team.
Yeah.
So he wants to create that special relationship between all the players, between the team, between obviously himself, because he's the manager. So I think he treats all of them in the same way. So I think that picture he put, his hand on Alexis McAllister, he felt that's Klopp. I think that's my opinion. He felt a little bit bad to take off McAllister in the halftime, because to be honest, it was a bit surprising for me. But if you think about what's happened after the game, that was the right choice, because McAllister has been booked after 2 minutes. Absolutely not deserved to get that yellow card. But then obviously in the second half, he changed completely the system. We start to play with 4-2-3-1, which is a system that we not play usually. Sometimes during the game,
I do like that system.
I love it. If you ask my opinion, it's my favorite system.
Yeah.
So
perfect balance. Really.
Perfect balance. And me and Doyle, we was talking during the games, like 100% he needs to take off Jones, because first half Jones was probably Liverpool's worst player. But you see Klopp how genius.
Maybe Gomez.
Between Gomez and but Jones, he probably touched twice the ball in the first half. So we were pretty sure that he's gonna take off Jones. But this is the reason why Jurgen Klopp is Jurgen Klopp. This is the reason why he is the masterclass of tactic. He's the masterclass of the manager. He's just the number one. So he knew that Jones in the second half is gonna play better, and he took off McAllister, and then we play with different system, and the game changed. He put Diaz, and the game changed, mate, and then Nunes as well. So he knows how to read the game. He knows he knew what's gonna happen in the second half. So this is not the first time he does something like that. So Klopp is the man who knows everything. We can talk about football every day. We can say our opinion, but Klopp is the man who knows everything. Yeah. We can't even think about it to say something like, "Oh no, he wasn't right about Klopp," because Klopp is always
right in the end.
Always right. Yeah,
it is, man. The one thing I don't want to see against West Ham is we go behind.
Exactly.
3 out of the 5 games we've gone behind, and we've had to show that mentality monsters,
team spirit,
attitude to get back into the game, which is all very well because you get the 3 points, everyone's happy. But we kind of had this a little bit last season. We conceded first a lot. I want us to almost go back to that 17, 18, 18, 19 start, where first 5 minutes goal, second goal, 15 minutes, and the game's just done. And then we chill and relax. But I want to see us score first against West Ham. I'm going to say that. Interesting little quiz for you here, Mario.
Okay.
The most popular names on kits this season. This is Hot Kopics number 3.
The most popular name on kits.
Right, we'll go from number 10 first. Who do you reckon it is? Number 10, most popular names on the back of the kits this season.
For Liverpool, obviously.
Sold, yes, for Liverpool.
Oh, number 10. I don't know. Top 3 probably.
No.
I
10
don't
first.
know.
We'll go down to 1.
Yeah.
Don't jump the gun.
That's difficult. If you start from the first, I can tell you. But number 10, okay, who could be? Alisson.
No.
Oh, that's a tricky question.
Robertson is
All
number
right,
10.
fair enough. Robertson.
Number 9.
Oh, mate, you kill me like that.
No, come on. You should know this stuff.
Okay.
You're in there half the time. You should see everyone coming in and out.
Robertson, then number 9. Tell me just the position he plays. Come on. Help me.
Striker.
Darwin?
No.
Gakpo?
Yes.
Okay,
He's
number 9,
9.
Gakpo.
Number 8, defender.
It's not Verge. It's Konate.
It is Verge.
Verge?
Number 8.
Number 8. I thought
Number 8.
he's in the first 5 position. Then 7?
7. I can't say what position.
Because Trent? No. He
By the
hasn't
way,
got
when
any
we get
position.
to 5, I'm going to ask you for your top 5, your guesses. Actually, get them in now. What are your guesses for the top
Okay,
5
Becker,
in the comments?
Alisson.
Correct.
Okay.
He's 7.
Okay.
Number 6.
Position?
Just guess. 'Cause it's too easy if I give you the position.
Definitely it's not Mo Salah. It could be Luchito.
Yes, correct.
Luchito.
Luis
Ah,
Diaz,
yeah.
number 6.
I know the stuff, like, you know.
And then, do you know what? Number
Top 5.
5, number 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Surprising?
Yes and no. Yes, 100%. Because of, again, if I give that away, it will ruin it. But
Okay, so
And
let's
you-
start with number 1. Let's do the 1, 2, 3, 4.
all right, Alexa.
All
shut
right,
up now.
Alex.
HR has gone number 5, Nunes,
Okay, Nunes.
which is true.
Okay.
Number 4, HR has gone Trent, which is true.
He knows, of course.
Yeah, he's copied and pasted it, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I've been done here. So yes, it is Nunes at
Dominic-
5. It's Trent at 4. It's Maka at 3.
Soboslai's first.
Salah at 2, and Dominic Soboslai's first.
Maka is third and Trent is fourth.
Can you imagine them in the shop ordering loads more Zs because they're running out? For Soboslai, he's got 2 Zs in his name.
He's got 2 Zs, but you can
Needs more
when
Zs
you
there,
say
bro.
his name, you won't pronounce it, so you can. It's just Soboslai. It's easy.
I know, but
That's
there's 2 Zs.
surprising.
Bro, hang on. No, yeah, it's 2 Zs. It's 2
Yeah,
Zs.
Soboslai. SZ. Sobos.
But
SZ.
I
Like
suppose they need Zs for Diaz though as well.
they need that for Diaz.
That's about it, really.
That's surprising. I'm honest. That's super surprising. Dominic. I expect Dominic Soboslai in the first 5 position,
Yeah.
but not on the first. Mo Salah second. That's surprising as well. I thought
I
he's
mean,
the
Salah
first.
he must have been number 1 for a long
Yeah.
time, many seasons.
Exactly.
Um,
And Vich 8th position.
yeah,
That's so surprising, mate.
but I was going to say loads of new players ahead of Verge, but it's only McAllister and Soboslai, really.
Can you imagine, Alex? If obviously it's not going to happen if you get Mbappe. Can you imagine how many shirts we're gonna sell?
He's got a little accent as well on the A or the
Yes,
E,
on the E.
so you need to grab.
If
the
you get
hell out
Mbappe,
accents.
I'm honest with you, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah,
I don't
think I'll
like
be there.
shirt with players on the back. I don't like it.
But if it's
After
Mbappe,
Steven Gerrard, I never had after that. But if Mbappe comes, yes, I go for that. I go for it.
got a little visitor in the studio.
Hello, boss.
Mr. Little Gussie Gus.
He looks
who's
tight,
walking
you know.
around here. He's probably gonna have a little nap. He's just knackered.
Yeah, it's not it.
But yeah, that's mad.
That's
to be
mad.
fair.
Surprising.
How many? I've just seen James Redmond do a tweet. He goes, "So Soboslai sold the most shirts this season so far. How many do you think Adriana sold?" Genuine
Adrian.
question.
Adrian.
Adrian, he's probably bought a few himself.
Definitely, he
To
sold
send
something
back home.
after the final in Istanbul,
But how many?
the Super Cup. Probably
10?
around like 600-700, I think.
Really?
Yes,
600 or 700
yes,
across the world?
across the world.
How many do you reckon, Jack?
Probably 1,000, mate.
20.
So I was. Yeah.
20, come on.
No, seriously.
That's too negative for him. We won the European Super Cup because of Adrian.
Yeah, I know, but
He's
that
been
doesn't
great on the
make
pla-
me go right. I tell you what, I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
I'm
on the
not
website
go- yeah.
and buy his goalie
Yeah.
shirt now.
No, I agree. But yeah, I'm gonna say like
No, we're not saying it to sound harsh on that. Like, we
Five.
don't want to, have a go at a character assassinate Adrian. It's just a genuine question. I'd actually like to get a list
Adrian. You
because
remember, Klops?
the film. But there's like how many LFC stores? There's L1. There's one in Williamson Square.
Yes.
There's the club one.
One the club, one in Chester,
One in Chester.
one in Belfast, one in Dublin.
Oh, see, he knows.
And
So I'd just like a list.
yeah.
Top 10 sellers across all them stores. Maybe not even top 10, like top 20. Because how many has Kwanzaa got after his? I'm interested.
Kwanzaa,
in that
his
weird
parents,
stuff.
his relatives, and that's it.
Yeah, probably. And maybe me next season. I was close to buying Nat Phillips, mate.
Can you imagine?
Number 47.
Can you imagine? I know that you.
But you're
love
right.
him.
I don't think I've actually had someone on the back of my shirt apart from
Steven Gerrard.
Gerrard.
My last.
But I think I stopped all that in like 2013 or something.
Actually not. I had
Keita.
Emre Can.
Emre Can.
Emre Can. I'm gonna tell you why. When I moved to Liverpool 2016, couple of months later, the new shirts for the season 16-17 they be released. And I remember in the Liverpool shop they used to do like for free number and name.
Oh, yeah.
So I just pick Emre Can because he was the best Liverpool player in that time.
Is
So
it?
that was just before the Europa League final,
Okay.
2016.
To be
May.
fair, he had like there were real glimpses where
He
I
was
thought,
amazing.
wow, this guy's got everything.
He was
But
amazing.
Rodgers played him at centre back.
He
early
could
on,
play
like,
on the
he only
right centre
became good
back.
when Klopp came. When he was under Rodgers, he was playing as a like a right-sided
Yeah.
centre back.
Yeah, and he played very well.
So, listen, he's gone on to have a good career, obviously with Dortmund and that.
Average career, let's
Average,
say.
well, still good, but
Good.
could have won the league last season. It was very close. But yeah, him and Bellingham played a lot.
I think the best game of Emre Can for Liverpool, it was against Villarreal, the 3-0 in the semi-final, 2016.
Nice. Lallana,
Sturridge, and on goal the first.
Yes, great
3-0.
knowledge.
Knowledge.
Speaking of the Europa League, what is your kind of excluding that Dortmund game and excluding the Alaves final?
Yeah, I was
What is
ready.
your favourite UEFA Cup / Europa League memory?
Oh.
Because listen, obviously, goes without saying, and I know a few of you in the comments have said it as well. We're going to be in the Champions League next season, but this is a year of nostalgia. So let's look back.
We love nostalgia.
Man United, Anfield 2-0.
2-0.
Coutinho's goal at Old
March
Trafford.
2016.
I'm trying to think like Steaua Bucharest 4-1. Lucas Leiva.
Lucas
Torres,
Leiva
Cal.
goal, September 2010.
Yeah.
My favorite is different one.
Got you. I know what yours is going to be. Gerrard hat-trick against Napoli.
This is second favorite. You know that. This is Gerrard's
That's got to
hat-trick.
be up there.
Second favorite, first favorite.
Let me
Easier.
guess.
I'm going to tell you just the date. 15th of February 2001.
Roma! Michael Owen. See?
Yellow Kids.
I know, bro.
Roma, Liverpool.
Stadio
0-0,
Olimpico.
Stadio Olimpico. Michael
Cafulo.
Owen, 2 goals.
Remember Gerard Houllier? He was like,
Yes.
wow.
Yes,
He couldn't
exactly.
believe the goal.
The celebration.
By the way, yesterday
That's
would
my
have been
favourite.
Gerard Houlier's 76th birthday.
Yeah.
So rest in peace. I love that guy.
Yeah.
I will always have a very, very
Here.
special place in my
Gerard
heart.
Houllier is here for us.
Yeah, in mi corazón.
Nel corazón.
And he gave me my first ever experience of success
Same.
as a Liverpool fan. So
Same.
rest in peace to him. Other Europa League memories.
What's your memory? Your top 3.
All right, here's one. We played Auxerre.
Auxerre 2003, Michael Owen score
Mm.
and Murphy
Remember that?
2-0.
I've got another one. Olympia Ljubljana.
Olympia Ljubljana 2003,
Gerard's
2004.
first game as captain.
No,
Left foot.
no, bro.
No?
Gerard's first game as a captain was against Steaua Bucharest.
Okay, maybe that's the game.
But the same year, 2003, October 2003.
I'm trying to think of other ones. I know we beat Young Boys away. Henderson scored. Maybe.
No,
2000s.
we beat them 5-3, and John Joe Shelby scored
That was
twice.
it, John Joe Shelby.
Henderson scored against Udinese away.
Udinese, that
1-0,
was
we
it.
won it, and we went through.
Yeah. Did you go to that game?
No, I was in Italy, but I didn't
go.
go to that game. No.
But yeah, let us know what your favorite. I'm gonna say UEFA Cup because it just sounds a bit more nostalgic there. Obviously, Alaves, the 5-4 final, the
Yeah,
best, easily the best UEFA Cup final of all time. Would you say?
Even the semi-final against Barcelona.
Gary
1-0.
McAllister's penalty against
Against
Barcelona.
who was the
Pepe
keeper?
Reina,
Well, good knowledge.
19 years old,
Pepe Reina.
for Barcelona.
He was
Ah.
19 exactly.
Pep Guardiola, the picture when Gerrard's trying to shake
And
Pep's
he's just
hand and he doesn't
refusing
want to shake
I'm
it.
not gonna give you me hands.
Rat! He's
just
always
go
been a
away.
rat, even since then.
That, but even Gerard's face was a bit
Just like,
provocating, like,
hey, you little
"Look at
ballsy
me,
muppet.
Yeah,
To be fair, I think he had hair at the time, so I can't call him a baldy muppet then. But
he had hair, yeah. But that's I mean, if you think about back in time, mate, that's a great memories, you know, like
yeah.
Europa League.
Michael Waters in 1992 Auxerre.
Yeah, that's
Do you
too
remember
far.
Emil Heskey scored against, was it Marseille? And I remember they had Gibraltar. No, they had Drogba, and we lost.
2003.
They knocked us out.
Yeah,
didn't
we
they?
play against Olympique Marseille.
Yeah.
We
Drogba scored.
2003, and then
And then
2003
Chelsea bought him.
2004 season.
Yeah.
And then he went to Chelsea.
Remember
Waters.
Harry Kewell?
Harry Kewell,
In
same
that-
season probably
Yeah.
against.
I think he scored a header. It went down. Maybe it was a
Yeah,
Premier League goal.
when he scored a header, I think that was against Steaua Bucharest, and
Honestly,
we
the
won
knowledge is
3-0 to 1-0. So that was Steven Gerrard's first game as a captain,
Yeah.
October 2003.
Honestly, unbelievable, nostalgic, good memories.
Good
man.
memories, mate.
Also, hot Kopic number what is this now? 4 or 5? 4. Ben Dope just signed a New Year deal. Congratulations to him, the wee man,
Congratulations,
or as Andy Robertson calls him, the wee man.
the wee man.
Has just signed a new long-term contract with the Reds. Massive potential, as we know. So,
Ooh.
listen, he's definitely playing on Thursday. He's definitely playing
100%.
against
Yes,
for
yes.
sure, right?
That's what I want to see. Mix of new players,
Has to be.
and mix of experience in Europa League. Because let's be honest, Alex, come on. We not disrespect our opponents, but come on.
No,
we're gonna get it easy 6 wins in a row. No, we will, mates,
No,
for
listen,
sure.
I want to win this. The thing is with the Europa League, it's like double the amount of games that it takes to win the Champions League. So it's easier competition, but it's harder to win
Exactly.
because you have to play round of 32 or
Yeah,
qualify
round
for
of
that,
32.
and then round of 32, round of 16, all that stuff. So
I want to get Roma, mate.
Oh, Roma would be.
If we got Roma, we go
unbelievable if we got
Anzio.
them. Yeah,
We go together,
100%.
Anzio.
100%. But yeah, big up to him. It's a massive reward for him after he kind of came to us from Celtic last year. And so far he's made 6 appearances, the 17-year-old. Hopefully it's many more. We love to see it. And just on Lask, on Thursday, we will be at Jurgen's. We'll be doing fan cams as well. But score prediction?
Okay, so score predictions. I like say before, I want to see a mix of experience and young players like Bekdoak. I want to see Kwanzaa as well. Hopefully he's fit because he left the pitch against Hull. So I hope to see young players. I want to see who else we can see. What do you think about Kwanzaa and obviously Benzog?
Bacetic?
If he's fit, yes, for sure.
Gravenberch?
Yes, Gravenberch, he needs
I think
minutes.
Szoboszlai will just play anyway. Or maybe Jones or Elliott, actually.
He's got a lot of energy. Probably he's going to play Szoboszlai. He's a machine, mate.
He's a machine.
He's a machine, mate.
His heat map was a joke. It was just like the whole thing was red.
Yes,
There
yes.
was no green, man.
He was everywhere.
Did you see when I brought out the Szoboszlai stat on DR Sports yesterday? They all left and walked away from
No,
me?
I didn't see that. Show me. I
have
want to
to
see
show
it.
you.
I want to see it.
I'll have to show you.
But definitely Benzog. I want to see Benzog for the first minutes. Give
Oh,
the
no,
lad the
he'll
chance to play.
He'll play.
Anthony Gordon is so overrated.
Anthony
mate.
Gordon, the ex-Evertonian, aka
Overrated.
what was that? Anne Robinson, wasn't it, from Weakest Link? That's who Anthony Gordon looks like. that sausage.
Okay.
Creativity. I've got this stat for you here.
I didn't want to hear it
And you're gonna hate me again, but Dominic Szoboszlai, right?
Why
because I
they?
always talk about him. Look, they all stood up and walked away.
Never that.
It's rude. It's very rude,
It's
actually. if you
massive.
think about
That's.
it. It's rude.
I can
No
swear.
respect
Can
from
swear,
Robbie.
but I mean that's not nice.
No,
What they have against Szoboszlai.
I don't know what they got against me and my stats.
I mean, that's-
they
but-
seem to think
But
that
this is
they're
not your
fake.
stats. This is the truth.
Yeah.
This is the real
But
stats.
sometimes
You didn't
Mario,
invite.
the truth.
Yes.
Hurts people.
Hurts people.
Yeah.
I agree.
So hold that, Robbie.
Yeah,
And
Robbie.
Until Szoboszlai plays you at Anfield, mate.
Oh,
It's a long night for you, man.
Robbie, I was happy when you won against Everton last day. So be careful, mate. Okay.
Yeah.
What's a goal, by the way?
Big up to Ozan Kabak. He says, "Where were you both during the miracle of Istanbul 2005?"
Oh, that's a good question.
It's a
I
good
love
one,
to
man.
remind the games like
Mine's so shit as
Oh.
well. Like my story
gonna
is
tell
so
you mine.
bad. Go on.
No, you go first. You go first.
I was on a school trip. You know, those like camps where
Yeah, of
like
course.
you do activities and that.
like American
Honestly,
Pie.
bro, it was awful.
Like American
No,
Pie.
but the story is so tragic and a little bit freaky and weird.
Okay.
So I'm like, how old was I? 11? May 2005. Yeah.
Where
11.
you been exactly? What place?
So it was a place just outside of London. It
Ah,
was like
okay.
this fun camp where you go and like climb trees and do zip wires. You know that kind of them camps there, Jack, like school camps. Like I think
American
they used
Pie.
to be called PGL. Parents get lost. Honestly, it was all madness.
In
So-
Liverpool, we went to Colomendi.
Columns, yeah.
Wales,
So it's like that then. So it's the same. So we're there. I know that the final's happening, and I'm pissed that I can't watch it. So I basically create this plan. The PE teacher is on the trip, and I know he likes football, and I know he had a TV in the staff room. So I've said to one of my mates, who's actually a Chelsea fan, I've said, let's have a pretend fight. You like hit me, I go down, and then they say, "Oh, you're right, Alex." And I say, "Yeah, I'll be all right if I watch the game. I just need to watch it." So it's basically a fake fight, and then it works. So they said you can pick 3 people to come in and watch the game.
Oh my goodness.
So I picked 2 girls and my mate at the time, Matt.
You know the score.
Yeah, get him in. Mate, I was 11.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah, but
So-
I mean,
So get on this, it gets way worse. So I remember specifically there was some. I got my mate to because the signal was so bad. It was this rubbish little TV. He was holding the signal out the window, and we could just about see it. I remember Cisse coming on, so we got to extra time. Teacher comes in, goes, right, it's getting a bit late now, because what, it was like 11 o'clock by the time extra time happened.
yeah, 11 o'clock.
All to bed. I'm going,
You
"What?"
didn't watch the penalties.
It wouldn't let me watch the penalties.
Oh, that's
And this is where it gets weird now.
That's
Because
horrible.
I go to sleep, right? And a teacher comes into my bedroom.
Did you punch the teacher in the face?
This is actually quite weird. A female teacher comes in my bedroom. I remember I was in
Oh.
the top bunk. There was like 4 lads asleep, 11-year-olds.
Oh.
Whispered in my ear, Liverpool won on penalties.
At least you knew it.
But obviously I forgot. By the time I woke up, I was like, I don't know, I thought that was some weird, not a dream, because I don't really dream for teachers to come in my bedroom and whisper things in my ear. But then I remember seeing the PE teacher, and he showed me the newspaper, and he's like, "Yeah, you did it." And I was like, "Oh, this is mad."
So you celebrate the day after.
Yeah, and then I remember going back to London, and my mum took me out for dinner. I remember, I think she was in like a theatre or a play or something, and she was going out on her phone, or a phone that had no signal, so she was in her car putting the radio on every half an hour. So it's weird, isn't it? How I remember that. Obviously, it was like Lorraine, who you've met. She was there.
Of
My
course.
cousin Ryan, they were there. But that's like the worst story ever, or worst place to be for your team winning the Champions League. But it's just what I remember.
Of course.
What
It's your
about you?
experience. So I was in Italy, exactly in Anzio, where I was growing. So basically during the
Someone said that one time in band camp.
in Bandcamp, exactly.
much.
I saw
It
you,
was
mate. It's
pretty
American
much.
Pie.
Yeah.
So I remember the day of the game. I went to school. I was like in Italy. It's
How
like,
old are you at this
I
point?
was. That was my birthday, lads.
Oh my God.
That was my birthday.
Istanbul is his birthday. I
Hey,
totally
Istanbul
forgot.
is wonderful. 25th of May 2005. It
Wow.
was my 60th birthday.
16th.
So 60th. I went
You
to
said 60th then.
16th.
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 Yeah. There
Anyway,
you go.
fifth.
Gosh.
So I went to school, and obviously I was very tense because I couldn't wait for the game. I watched it at home, nothing special.
Yeah.
But mate, trust me, I'm not gonna say this because I wanna like people think it. Paul, trust me, after the 3-0, I had inside myself the sensation, the feeling that we're gonna win that game. I don't know why. But I had it, and I was pretty sure. I remember my mom; she prepared they bought the cake for my birthday. Obviously, it was my birthday, and after the first half, she put it on the table. Let's celebrate it. I don't want to celebrate nothing.
3-0 down.
We're gonna celebrate after. I say to my mom, this is exactly the words I say to my mom. You can speak with her if you don't believe me. I don't want it now. 3-0 down, first half. I want it later because we're gonna celebrate it. I'm sure. And my dad was showed up stuff like that, mates. I can put my hand on my heart. 100%.
I believe you.
Mate,
But
trust
I'm
me.
just like thinking of him as a 16-year-old
Exactly.
going, we're
Exactly.
going to win the mentality, guys.
Since a kid, I was like that. And after the game, obviously, we know everyone what's happened. And after that, I celebrate. But I
my
celebrate
God.
with my dad and with my mom at home.
What a story,
Nothing
man.
special. I was in Anzio. Anybody around was like Milan supporters. Nobody cares about Liverpool. That's something I regret in my life. I wasn't here or I wasn't.
But at least
somewhere.
you won it around Milan supporters. But then where were
Yes.
you for Athens 07? When we lost
Athens,
to Milan.
I watched the game in the same house, in the
Right.
same place. It was obviously very hard.
Shout out to Frank Carlisle because he was at Istanbul,
Oh,
right? And he
boss,
says, when I
boss.
was there, I saw a few fellas
Why
leaving at
make
half
this
time and
voice?
they got some stick. Says them right for not witnessing the greatest comeback of all time. Phonies. I don't know. Like I feel like I know Frank, and I feel like from what I've heard of his voice, it's quite. a good
Frank, are you
impression.
coming on Thursday in Jürgens?
I
Let's
think he will be. What happened to that Scouse African fella?
He
Is
disappeared,
he
mate.
still watching? If you are, big up. But I
Scouse
haven't heard
Africa,
from you
what's
from a-
happening,
from a
Glass?
while, man.
Where you been now?
But yeah, mad. AGT was playing 4D chess at age 11. Trust me,
Yeah.
I knew what I had to do to get what I needed.
Why
But I
you
didn't get
pick
it
two
all.
girls to watch the game with you?
Because at the time, it was just me and my
Usually,
mate. that
when
were
you're
Liverpool
11,
fans.
you have like boys, friends, stuff like that.
No, but what I'm saying is, my mate who I got in, me and him were the only Liverpool fans.
All
His
right,
dad was
okay.
from Liverpool. He's actually not with us anymore. Rest in peace. But
I'm
I got
sorry
him
about
in, and then no one else wanted to watch it because no one was a Liverpool
Of
fan. So I
course.
thought, let me get some chicks in, lads.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, from age of 11, you've been like
Oh,
naughty,
yes,
you know.
it's, I love Tegan. So-
No,
so
now,
good.
yes, of course. Tegan is
That
Tegan.
hurt,
but-
man. You're
Yeah.
too heavy-handed sometimes.
No, sorry,
He
bro.
if you can't see what he's just done, he's just
Sorry,
rubbed my
that
neck
was
and squeezed
something
it.
like,
That hurts, man.
Sorry, bro. I'm strong, you know.
Sausage. Yeah,
I'm
don't know
Bulgarian
your
who
own
pretends
strength.
to be.
Bulgarian that pretends to be Italian. Shout out to Frank Carlisle with that OG shout of Mario. Right, it's 55 minutes gone in the Newcastle game, and it's still 0-0, no
Yeah.
goals.
Rubbish game.
It's probably impacted the viewers on this, to be fair, because all the Champions League is back on. But if you are watching this not live, make sure you do share it, and obviously give it a 5-star rating on Spotify, Apple Music, we're on everything. So make sure you do that. But it's been a great show, man.
Oh,
We've
yes,
had some
lads, as always.
all the news that you would need to be updated with, but a bit of nostalgia as well.
I love
Good
nostalgia.
memories.
mate. I love nostalgia.
Hopefully we can create some more new memories in the Europa League on Thursday. We play Lask. What was your score prediction? don't
I
think
didn't
ever
tell
got
you.
one.
I just say about
Go on.
the 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah.
I'll go 4-1.
Oh,
Give
sound.
him a little
Yeah.
goal. If we lose,
I like
this
that.
is going to get clipped up and it will be
No, we're not gonna
embarrassing,
lose,
so
mate.
hopefully we don't lose. But yeah, looking forward to that. Also looking forward to West Ham.
You're
on
available for
Friday.
Lask.
I'm coming, bro.
You're coming.
I'm coming to you.
Can't wait for that.
But what I'm more excited about is hopefully we batter West Ham on Sunday after
We
Mikel
will.
Antonio shouts there. But I will be at Anfield next Wednesday for the Leicester game.
Against Leicester.
Sitting next to Qatar.
Yes.
We got
What
the
about?
Qatar.
Did you ask him? Or
No, I don't know. It will probably be
it's not the
normal
cup
place.
or whatever.
No, it will be the cup, surely.
Hopefully.
So yeah, looking forward to being at Anfield for the first time this season next Wednesday. Buzzing for that.
This season, our Alex is a bit occasional supporter.
Don't say that.
But he is chocker with DR, so
Still live in
it's
Liverpool,
understandable.
There you go. Right, Gus is looking a bit hungry, so it's probably time to leave. Make
He
sure you
wants
smash
scram.
that like button, comment all your thoughts on every single hot topic we spoke about today. We'll have the chapters for you below, so you can just skip to which hot topic you like the most. And then, of course, it only leaves one thing. Mario, thank you.
Thanks very much, bro. Thanks very much.
On Thursday.
On Thursday.
In Jürgens.
Absolutely.
Take care.
Take care of the ideas.
Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.
Please, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Kop TV.
The voice
Of
of football's most famous stand.